Hey guys, Jeff Pellizzero from 18 Strong, and I'm here in the blazing sun here at the club at Porto Cima on the iconic 15-hole. You see the Lake of the Ozarks in the background, the beautiful green, and I wanted to just shoot a quick little video on something that nobody that I know of is really talking about in the golf and fitness world. And we always talk about, your pre-game routine and your post-round stretching, but what about in the middle of your round? What about when you're playing a 5-hour round of golf, you're riding in a cart or you're walking up and down hills, and you start to get a little tight, your back's hurting, maybe your hips hurting, your knees hurting. So what are some of the things that you can do during your round? You're waiting on a tee box, or you're waiting for your partner to hit a shot, a couple things that you can do. So I wanted to just shoot a couple exercises. One is going to be for the hamstrings, to get the hamstrings a little bit looser. One's going to be for some rotation, and then our hip flexors get really tight as well, just from sitting and walking and things like that. So the first one, obviously rotation's a big deal, posture's a big deal, but we can tend to get a little rounded off throughout our round of golf. So we want to make sure that we're getting good posture and rotating as well as possible through all 18 holes. So simple little exercise. You can grab your club. I'll show you two ways to do it. Grab your club and just either put your hand behind your head and rotate and feel your weight kind of sink into that back leg. Rotate that way. Do that a few times. Or take your whole arm and rotate that way as well. The other way, and this is a little more effective, is kind of get down, put one elbow inside your knee, and then do the same stretch. And now you're going to get a little bit of hips, you're going to get a little bit of low back, but you're definitely going to work on that shoulder posture, getting that back that way. Okay, so the second one is for the hip flexors. The hip flexors are right here in the front, and they can play into our back pain, they can play into a lot of issues as far as not being able to strike through a ball, or your hips coming forward when you're hitting a shot. Great way to get a little bit of stretch on the hip flexor is just do what we call a split squat, which is just right here. You could easily do these on the tee box. Just do 10 of them. What you're doing is you'll feel a big stretch through the front of this thigh. You're also working a little bit on that ankle in the front, and just keeping your posture nice and tall. And then if you want, you could even throw in a little bit of extension at the top to work on the shoulders. All right, and then the third one is a big one. It's the hamstrings, and I find a lot of golfers have issues with their hamstrings. And a very simple thing that you can do is find a bit of a hill. So we got a little bit of a mound here, and all you want to do is get to a place where your toes are up in the air, and then you're just going down like you're going to touch your toes. Just a little, hip hinge from here. Just go all the way down. And then again, you can do a little extension as you come up. Come all the way down. Just like that, and you'll feel that all through the back. But then you can also flip around a little bit, and it kind of changes your balance. And now you're going the opposite way. Again, hip hinging, all the way down, and then coming back up. Just like so. So if you throw those three into your routine, depending on what issues you have, or if you get discomfort or pain throughout a round, I guarantee these will help you get a little more rotation, will help with your posture, and will help with just the limberness of your lower body. So don't forget, if you want a full warm-up, a 20-minute at-home warm-up, we've got that for you too at 18 Strong. Just click on one of the links up here above, and we'll send that right to you. Train hard, practice smart, play better golf.